Hello, and welcome to Annals. I'm your host, Aubrey. This week on Annals, we ride the White Line Highway into the history of drugs. You'll have to excuse any slurriness in my speech, as the producers thought it would bring history to life if I were to do this episode whilst under the influence. To that end, they provided me with 8.5 milliliters of LSD, several pint-sized glasses of absinthe, 3 Quaalude tablets, and 1 syringe full of human growth hormone. Now, to help me spin this tale, I've called upon an old friend. His name is Django the Squirrel, and he comes from the Enchanted Forest. And let me tell you, brother, we go way back.
Hi, Aubrey. How's it drooping?
Hello, Django. Django here is going to help us out by providing us with special pieces of trivia along the way.
Aubrey hasn't been invited to a party since the 4th grade.
When people hear the word drugs, they see images of filthy-haired hippies and men with flowers in their hats. But did you know that King Tut was high out of his tree whilst competing in the chariot race that eventually claimed his life?
Drugs have been a driving force throughout history. Cleopatra, angel dust. Shakespeare, crank. George Washington, benzodiazepam. Calvin Coolidge would do so much peyote he wouldn't recognize his own goddamn face in a mirror.
In the year 1920, the United States government, under pressure from the temperance movement, made consumption and possession of alcohol illegal. But it was of no consequence to drug users, as the drug trade was still socially acceptable. Alcoholics were forced into speakeasies, but a meth user could simply stroll into the neighborhood, speak loudy. Cocaine users frequented speak fasties, and for folks on mushrooms, there was a speak incoherenty on every corner.
Some people think that Aubrey's body odor reeks of summer sausage and testicles.
Thanks, Django. The relative freedom of drug use in the early 20th century was not to last long, however. Growing intolerance was answered with a flurry of propaganda films designed to discourage drug use. The so-called beat poets of the 40s and 50s were the first to use recreational drugs as a means of expanding their creative minds. Oh, Christmas.
Boop, boop, boop. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la, shoo-boo-doo-ba-ba, shoo-doo-boo-da-ba-ba. I use drugs to broaden my creative mind.
What a much simpler time. Where's my nose? The 1960s were a hotbed of protesting and mind-expanding drug use. One milestone of this era was September 4th, 1968, the day that Grateful Dead began an intense jam concert in the Mojave Desert that lasted for 36 straight days.
For the first 3 days of the concert, everything was cool, man. But round about day 17, people started getting hungry, falling off. The acid completely ran out, man. But the Dead just kept going. For a whole week, I ate nothing but pills out of plain old hunger. Somebody later asked me, what did the Dead eat, man? And I just told them, they ate the music, man. The Dead ate the music, man. So many people died, man.
The zenith of the age was the 1969 concert at Woodstock. Rampant drug use were a highlight of the festivities. Festoon, Ford Festiva. Fleet Flicker. Down, set, hike. And then I drop back, and then I fake the handoff. to the wide Go long, Marcos! Go long!
Woodstock? I was there, man. Those little brown tabs were super polluted, man. Man. So many people died, man.
Aubrey spent all 3 days of Woodstock masturbating alone in a briar patch.
In the 1970s, drugs transitioned from the role of mind expander into a purely recreational pursuit. This peaked with Studio 54 and the disco scene.
Hey man, this party's never gonna stop. Disco rocks forever.
Yeah, the party stopped. And disco does not rock.
You cannot eat me. Not yet.
I am the king of your galaxy.
Oh, really? Explain this case.
Excellent point, Aubrey. Oh,
Aubrey. Aubrey. That is my name. Aubrey. Aubrey Goshen. I am Aubrey Goshen. I am Aubrey Goshen. Thank you very much for whispering into my annals. I cannot be seen.